Hey, welcome back, everybody. Sign here again with another episode of my Create Above and Beyond playthrough. And let me just check on my singularities real quick. Yeah, no, we're good for a while on those. And everything else is pretty much, yeah, died down. So I went to the end because I needed, well, Endstone, which I already had, but I needed Tall Poise Bush. So I went ahead and grabbed some shears. And then it turns out there's also a way to actually make these. So Tall Poise Bush comes from poise. And then you can grow poise clusters to get 3 poise bushes and an ender slime ball, which I already had these from the randomium blocks that we've been uncovering. Randomium ore. And let's see. I have completely forgot about that stuff. So one thing I wanted to try though is this balloon, right? Well, hello. What? It's stuck to my head. Oh, okay. And gives me soul fall. Interesting. Okay. I don't know if I like that. And I can just click it to pop it. Okay. Now here's a question. All right, here, let's go ahead and so you make those with ball and fruit and string, which apparently the blooms actually grow from bloom buds. So, can I stick it on my horse? Yeah, let's try it that way. Nope, apparently not. Okay, at least not on a horse since it is interactable. All right, well, try cassowary then. Here, cassowary. Oink. Yeah, sweet. So you can't put it on a horse because the horse has a screen that comes up when you right click. All right, cool. Uh, fun times. All right, go ahead and but yeah, now that I've got that, um, we need I need a copper can of silver. All right, well, let me go ahead and request one of those, which I have the copper can of iron still, and say silver. Yeah, I got a decent amount of silver. Also got silver ore, and apparently a block of silver. Because yeah, no, I'm not using compact infrasound, so down below. So yeah, no shame I can't put it on the horse though. It'd be fun to put it on fish though. You see this balloon moving around. All right, you still have that. Awesome. Here, let's go ahead and grab that. You can do this and that. Copper can full of silver. Quick to submit. Okay, that works. Silver ingot. All right, yeah, easy enough then. I really want step assist. Oh well. So we still have silver up here, so we're just going to request one of those. Also, this was here. All right, my bad. I got a phone call. All right, so we got the silver request done. So we just need to make an Enderium Ingot now, which, okay, so no recipe for the blend. So it is just purely Induction Smelter. It's either 4 Ender Dust, which is not great, or Ender Pearls, which, yeah, I mean, I've got a halfway decent income of those. I could reroute my Ender Pearl fragments into, you know, into the system, I guess. These guys over here. Instead of having Let's see, I would just have to change the outputs of the crafter, wouldn't I? Because right now everything's going to here, which is the buffer chest for sending things to the grinder. I really miss, like, ender lilies, though. I really do. Alright, so let's look at that again. Apparently the blastula is a thing. But... yeah, that's it. Okay. So we can't melt down Enderman. That's what I was looking at. Actually, we don't have access to a full-size smelter, do we? So yeah, moot point. So yeah, I could reroute those from the mob farm. I need a fake player to stand over here and keep this thing running. Would speed things up dramatically. That is the downside of using the mobs instead of the whole fern operation. Is, yeah, the spawners shut off. And we don't have, resturb spawners. We don't have spawner agitators. We don't have pretty much anything around mob farming in this pack. So, I mean, hell, I'm having to use fall damage to kill everything. Alright, so our induction smelter, though. That's what we need to look at next. That is sand, blast furnace, Invar gear. What am I missing? Invar gears and an Invar machine. Okay. Invar gear. I think it's just a crafting thing, isn't it? Yeah, it's just that. Okay. And we're missing this guy, which is that. Invar casing not found. Okay. That's not bad, I guess. And then you. And now you. Just waiting on sand. There we go. So we have our induction smelter now. Oh, not you. Ah, dang it. And it is 1 silver, 1 tall poise bush, and 1 ender pearl to make this work. We also have Invar energy pipes, right? Yeah, Invar flux ducts. Probably get some of those made up. Oh, it was a quest. Lifesavers, huh? Okay. And that'll give me some signalum. All right. 3. Yeah, well, 3 signalum's not bad. I mean, I'll take it. Let's see. I haven't done roll for intelligence yet. Haven't done the extended grip or the schematic cannon or minor pale ale or the nature's compass. Okay. And I'm gonna hold off on those because honestly, they don't really, I don't really see anything there. And it's like, oh, I have to have that. It's all right. So you are fine. We have power here. Going to this induction smelter. What are you crafting? Okay, you're crafting that. Can I get another module then? Medium crafting is the Invar pipe one. Okay. So you... I think I can do 2 recipes with this thing, right? And save myself some hassle. There we go. Somehow I clicked through the pipe and hit the barrel behind it. Right. And then you will be my Invar recipe. So, tall poise bush. I said Invar, didn't I? Oops. And then I need an ender pearl. Okay. Which, yeah, I've been turning basically all my ender pearls into ender dust. then you equal that. Now I'm just going to do 1, 2, 3. It does take a little while, doesn't it? I don't have any components in here, though, do I? I've got the modular reconfiguration in there, but that's about it. Boom. Goes back into the system. Very good. It should be showing up here eventually. It's got a lot of pipes to move through. It's actually a pretty good distance away from the middle piece there. There it is. Let's put that away. That's right. Empty hand. You equal one of those. Alright, now you can go away. So if I want one of those. Okay. I want one of those. All poise push. That's what we need. Okay, so go to put that away then. The poise comes from the phytogenic insulator. This guy. What are we missing? Invar machine and Lumium Gear. Okay. So make one of these. Because honestly, I'm just going to need one. Then I need Lumium, which, how are we going to make this? Fractionating still, really? Energize glowstone into Lumium. Well, that's kind of handy. That's the only way of getting that done, though? Yeah, there's no induction furnace recipe. Alright, Lumium blend comes from pulver. Yeah, so that is literally the only way of doing this. Right. Fractionating still. I need 2 Invar gears. Okay. There we go. And I'm going to need a magma crucible as well, aren't I? Well, let's look up the energized. Magma crucible only. Okay. So yeah. Get a few more of those made because probably going to need it. I'm soon I'm going to run out of these components, and then it's going to be a sad, sad waiting game. Probably don't have... Oh, I have nether bricks. I don't have the Invar gears. Okay. Completely just glossed over those because I just made a couple. And... Right, so we have this guy now. So then maybe let's consider going over here. And... Fortunately, you are going to have to move. Do I have a crescent hammer? If I do, it's not in here. That was the wrong bow. It's one that I got from the end. I do not have a crescent hammer. Wow. Is that even still a thing, actually? Hopefully. Come on, let me type. Of course not. No iron gate. I think that's why I didn't make it. Just because it wasn't just a simple thing, so I was like, I can get away without using it. And... I thought I hit request. Guess not. Oh, well. Rotating block, also known as a wrench. Yeah, I think it's one of those things I can get by without it, so I didn't bother making it at the time. But yeah, just do that. Do you. There we go. And we're going to want our magma crucible, say here. And we're going to want our packaging still say here, and... is this on purpose that we don't have the ability to do this? Because I remember in 1.7, if you made a custom recipe for a thermal machine, it would lose the ability to change the sides. Or is this on purpose for this pack? All right. Got these things made up finally. And you are going to output to there. You are going to input here. And I don't know how much Lumium I'm going to need. So let's just get like half a stack. Right, because we're looking at... I can make molten Lumium, you know, in the alloyer. And that is 1 bucket, 1 ingot? Okay. Do I have any components left? Nope. Can I make some reinforced? I need zinc machines for those. Hardened is a copper machine. Okay. Resonant is the Enderium machine. Yeah, not doing that right now. Okay. I could make... yeah, probably not a good idea. This needs components first. Alright, so... you and you equal those. And... can I put them both into here? Nope, just one. I figured, but it's worth a shot, right? It's now generating 120 RF a tick. Oh, that's right. Auto output was not enabled. We'll go auto input enabled. There you go. This machine's much faster. Okay, cool. Hey, we got Lumium. All right, so what are some uses for Lumium then? Powered Lumium rails. Get the block. We got the gear. We've got Lumium glass. Lumium glass. Plate. I mean, unless the plate has a use. Flux efficiency and multi-cycle injectors. Okay, yeah. I can see that being handy, but it's not something I really need to probably put the time and effort into auto-crafting. And, yeah, that's not bad. You know, max power minus 10%, process energy 0.9. You know, you take a max of 240 now. Oh, dang it. What is your max right now? 80. Okay, yeah. I don't want to shut down everything. Okay, like that. I forgot to hook this pipe up over here as well. The flux duct. There we go. Now you're going to work? Okay. I was just requesting more N-bar. So, yeah, that's 3 ingots. I need 5 more. And... yeah, that's working like it should. It jammed up when I logged in. I forgot to check it again. So, yeah, these things happen. Had 2 stacks of gravel sitting inside of it. Hey, look at you go. All right. Well, that system's working like it should, so that's awesome. Yeah, we're going to have to figure out the ender pearl equation, I think. Well, let's look at uses for ender dust. Right, you, can I turn you into a liquid? I cannot. You have a surprising lack of uses, really. Ah, okay, and you come out of either smelting, Lemmy-Firm Blend, or crushing ender pearls. Okay, or milling them, but yeah, same difference. Honestly, regular ender pearls have a lot more uses. Yeah, look, we're halfway there, though. Okay. Under dust, we have 58. Yeah, I should go ahead, I think. And do I have a barrel on me? I do. Okay. Going to do that for now. My wrench should be in here. There. Now we'll output at the top. So any ender pearls made by this farm, well, any ender fragments, we could turn it into ender pearls and go here for now. And that'll be a decent stockpile. I am kind of sort of looking forward to the point in time where I can start using ender chests for things. But yeah, I don't know. I have to wait and see. Okay, you're almost done. Awesome. You are getting there. You know what? Here. Have all the power. Speed up as much as you can, anyway. Alright. Well, that's 7 anyway. And, yeah, you're out of power now. You don't do the thing where you throttle yourself down anymore, huh? That is unfortunate. I liked that feature of thermal. That actually made it a lot handier. You could throttle the machine's speed by how much power you supplied it. If you know, for an automated line, if you needed it to run slower, it was a lot easier. I'll just prep that like so. Now, one thing that I was working on between episodes down here. So a while ago, we were kind of playing around with this and like going, okay, yeah, it's not going to work. Da 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 da. It doesn't work with pipes, but it works with hoppers as near as I can tell. Don't have any other hoppers lying around here, do I? I do have a lot of miscellaneous stuff, but nothing all that important. So, got a bunch of coal ore I haven't processed yet, and ancient debris. Is there any better ways to process that now? Induction Smelter equals 2. Okay. No catalyst, and it gives me some rich slag. I think that's what I was waiting on, was the Induction Smelter. Melting, we can, and a smeltery for 2, and a melter. Nope. But if you go from the side, that drops bowls into this slot here. If you input from the top, that'll put ingredients into here. And it's not very particular about what goes where. One thing I'm curious about is how do you get items out of it? But, stupid squid, man, I swear. They're always doing that. But that means we can get into the ratatouille. I just need a constant supply of bowls for this, I guess, because when I turn these in, I'm not going to get the bowls back. But we get 9 silver coin per 16 ratatouille. And it's just vegetables. So the other option is bacon sandwiches, which don't need this thing here. But we switch out, guys, it's 16 for 9 as well. Okay, so that's 3 farms and animals, though. So I could do a pig farm, I guess, but... Alright, and yeah, I had this set up from way back when. Also, yeah, all of this. Yeah, we put you up there. And say boom, right? It goes right in without a problem. It doesn't care if it's a valid item or not. But, stuffed pumpkins, actually. There's no uses for that. But there is for this, and that's 16 for 9. And in that case, I'd have to automate interacting with the stuffed pumpkin and a wooden bowl. Might as well just do the animal farm at that point. Hey, look at that. Cool. Alright, so in you go. Oh, Invar machine not found. Okay. Can't pull it from there. Dang it. That's unfortunate. Probably... Oh, no, I do have enough of the Invar casings. Okay, cool. Yeah, you can't look up the recipes of anything up here, which is odd. Hey, we got a phytogenic insulator, and there's another quest done for the poise cycle. That'll give me 16 phytogrow. So now if we look at this, right? Actually, you know what? Here, let's look at you. Needs water, does not need fertilizer, it needs power. So now here's a question. Did I ever leave easy access to infinite water? Like we have infinite water over here, right? And it goes down as far as here, right? And after that it's lava. It's going to be cramped, but I could put it right there. Hey, it automatically filled with water. Awesome. Then I can put a Magmatic Dynamo here, which I think those were pretty easy, right? It's just a coil plus a copper machine. I think I got, or I had copper machines in here. I don't think I do anymore, though. All right, and you and you equal this. Awesome. Actually, I think the way it's set up right now, by default with these machines, is, here we go. Let's do that. Now, it should be fine, I think. Created fluid pipes are a little finicky at times. You add something into the pipe network, it can screw the whole network up and you have to redo it. Hey, look at that. Right. I'm going to throw you into there. Well, you're going to take a while to grow, aren't you? All right, so it used up the small bush to give us a tall bush. And then we can use this, the insulator, to get more poise clusters, which we can then get 3 poise bushes out of. So I'm going to need, I guess, 3 of these, technically. Now here's a question, though. Okay, products may be transferred to input on process completion. I'm going to need a good amount of signalum for this, though. All right, so let's try cyclical processing. It's still going to take forever, isn't it? You know what? Yeah, you're losing power. Because this thing can't keep up with 60. Okay, well, while that's running... it was a zinc machine, right? Come on. Thank you. So, one of you... That's the infernal components, I think, right? It was you plus redstone, was it? Yeah. So one of these. And there we go. It's gonna overclock the dynamo a bit. Because honestly, lava's not an issue. So right. So maybe transferred to input on process completion. May. It didn't transfer over the poise bushes though. Is the problem. If I put a poise bush in here, is that going to transfer it back in? By the way, making signalum for these, the pain. Not really. It's 10 pieces of redstone equal 1 signalum ingot. So. Now where I have this set up at, it's probably not the most ideal location. But it's not the worst. It's just right now I don't have a whole lot of access to the sides of this machine. But right now this is just an experiment, and it did not transfer that back over. Right then. Okay, well we have 4 tall poise bushes out of there, and if we put this in, it'll turn it into a poise block. Or the cluster, which we can then do this with again, right? Boom, and that didn't go back either. So in this case, this is completely, it was a waste of time, what that was. All right. So then excuse me, I'm going to need 2 more of these. And yeah. All right, I think I got it figured out now. So we have 3 photogenic insulators here, right? Waste cluster turns into the short bush. Short bush turns into tall. Tall gets ejected out the top and goes back into here. Actually, dang. Right now I'm just making poise bushes, right? Which this could work, right? But let's see. How about instead we have you be input. You don't get that. You get the extract. Oh, because you're not. There. And dang it. Can I set the fronts to anything? No. Actually, how am I going to work this then? Boom. You turn into a tall poise bush and you get sent back. But you get sent to here. But I just need a way to get these the poise clusters back to here. Dang it. I don't have enough sides for this crap right now. All right. So I just move power from the bottom to the front. So now goes poise cluster into the bush. Bush into the tall bush. Goes to here. This has a higher prior or highest priority. This has a low extraction. And these will just keep running until this completely backs up full of poise clusters, right? Underneath, I have it extracting the poise cluster, over to here. And you need to be like that so that the nullifier works. Because I don't, well, yeah, I can get slime other ways. I don't think it's going to empty this out until this finishes its growth cycle, though. All right. Which takes way too long. All right, well. You know what? Here, I don't need that stuff. You can have that. Okay, yep. The Ender slime ball has gone away, so we're just going to do that. And if I need slimes later on, I can get rid of this nullifier and have the system generate slime balls for me as well. But I don't really think I need a lot of it right now. I've already got a good amount. But once this backstops, let me make sure your extract. I'm going to need a filter on you somehow, right? Gonna put that down there, and you are going to filter in these guys. Oh, yeah, well, look at that. Okay, well, you can have those. Hopefully that's not going to mess things up with this having a extraction and then a retrieval for the same process, basically. And I'm one pipe short. Well, see, I had more. I just hadn't grabbed them yet. And then any extras of the tall bushes. Oh, look at that. It's staying put. I can probably get away with not... See how smart the pipe network is. Is it going to... Because this is not a valid place for items to go. Basically, it's an extract-only face on the top of this. So I'm waiting to see if anything comes rushing through these pipes, and it doesn't look like it's going to. All right, cool. So then, yeah, we're set. And now this thing just needs to run for a while. You're already up to 14 poise bushes. Do I have any more poise in here of any kind? I do have another poise cluster. So you can have that. That'll speed things up a little bit, I think. There we go, and we should see... Yep, 3 poise clusters now. Awesome. I found a Silk Touch book in the Stronghold, so I now have a Silk Touch netherite pick again, because I have no idea what happened to that one. I really don't. Hey. Really? You didn't drop me anything? Polluting 3. What a jerk. That pigeon is still there. There's another one. Oh, there was another one on the back side here. Guess that one finally left. Right now. So, yeah. And no items are backing up here. Since I'm not having it being killed as if by a player, we're not going to get things like armor drops or not. We shouldn't. I wouldn't think. Actually, we might still. I set you up as a, what, retrieval? For those 2 items. Okay. You're not filtered instead. Okay. Oh, there went some arrows. Yep, well, we're still making all the bone meal and stuff, so. Just, I need a way to keep these spawners loaded. Oh, hey, that was a... There was a mob with potion effects right there in the corner. Oh, he's gone now, but... Looked like fire resist. Oh, hey, I hear an Enderman. Yep, look at that. The whole interdust operation actually is... yeah. Your retrieval for ender pearls. I don't need interdust. I need ender pearls. So this whole thing is superfluous, actually. Because the interdust is basically only for making... So I, yeah, wasted a whole bunch of ender pearls is what happened. It's only for the Enderium production over here, for this stuff. And... that was a shame. Alright, Enderium infused mechanisms, though, are inductive mechanisms plus Enderium ingots. It's going to be a while till I can pull those off, because, well, my system over here is filling itself up right now. I mean, we're up to 5, but we got 22 here now. And, there's a way I could block these 3 slots off, so I only got 1 stack in here instead. Oh well. Can't change much about it. But I'm going to go ahead and call this an episode. Thank you for coming out. I hope you enjoyed it. Until the next one. Signing out. Have fun.